as you see from the title, you can tell that I'm not a biggest fan of the show, but you know, it's not the show made for me, so I get it. But if you enjoy the show, I'm not here to insult you. You are fine, okay? I am not here someone to just the taste of shows. I'm gonna just talk about how the show treats its audience, how they think you're a dumbass. Like the dumbest person. They think you're a dumb straight girl. That's what it is. First, let's start with the chemistry of these actors. So I think the main couple is Hannah and Garrett. Also, I heard season 2 is gonna be a different couple, right? Damn. So it is. We should compare it to Bridgerton. I don't know. You keep comparing it to Heated Rivalry, and I will use Heated Rivalry as an example. For this, because I think since we compare them so much, that I think it's a great idea to see how the different shows, how Heated Rivalry thinks you're smart and intelligent and someone who deserves better, and how he Off Campus thinks you're dumbass fucking straight girls who deserve right pet storylines. So let's go. So let's start with the chemistry. No one in Off Campus has chemistry. They don't have sexual chemistry. They don't have romantic chemistry. They don't even have friends chemistry. They just feel like two people doing their jobs. Which is so funny. It's so funny. Like they don't have it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can come and complain. They do. No, they don't. The feeling of that, line, the sexual line that's like there in the middle that you can cut with a butter knife is not there. It's not there. It's not there. Meanwhile, in Heated Rivalry, it's totally there. You can feel it. Just like, damn. Like if looks could fuck, these two would fuck. They did. Here in Off Campus, it's just like, look at this guy's ass shot in the shower. Really quick, we can't have a long night scenes. Yeah, oh, I just saw episode 8. The fuck was that shower scene? She enters the scene, sees a bunch of naked guys, looks at their dicks, and then like, oh, doesn't leave, stays. She stays, she has a conversation. Dean comes on like a creep, like, hey, Wally. He looks at his dick and looks at her, he's like, yeah, you here, forget it. Like, they all like became perv. And her too. Leave. Why are you still there? Get the fuck out. Like, what? If it was the other way around, if it was like a guy entering a women's locker room, it would be the end of the fucking universe. Everybody would be screaming. But no, it's a girl. We can show our dicks. It's fine. Like guys don't get shy. Again, treat you like an idiot. It gives you this situation where things are not realistic. Psycho. Yeah. So it thinks it's stupid. The editing of the sex scenes in particular is very like fast cut. They cut to something else. What do you mean the first sex scene of the season is cut with like Hannah doing homework? I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? Why do you want to do that shit? Like, what? Yeah, the show thinks you have ADHD. They think you cannot have a quiet moment or a moment of silence or just like not have music in the scene. They think you will get bored and switch your phone. So the sex scenes are cut really quickly. Like really quickly. You can't see shit. Like a fan edit, but like worse. And the music is loud, obnoxious, and doesn't fit. Like there's not a music moment in the show that fits. There's meanwhile in Heated Rivalry, all the music is very sexy. Very sexy and fits. All the sex scenes are long and there's no cuts, and it's like, and if there is, like there's I think in episode like what's it called, episode 3, there's a cut between how many months they've been together. It's like it's really well edited and the music is fun. I mean the music always went viral. This music Off Campus is like they pulled off a drag queen's phone. We're like, okay, what's popular? What's popular now? Oh, okay, yes, this. Like it's so fucking long, it never fits. There's one scene I think is such a waste potential. Could have been the hottest scene ever, which is like the masturbation scene, where he's like, do yourself and I'll do me, and we look at each other, and she's like, okay, and I'm like, yes, that's my shit. It's gonna be so hot. I love the kind of scenes they do it, and it's like cut really quickly. We need to do like every second cut. We are shy from the nudity, and the music is like this Melissa Esther songs. I don't know if it was very like beauty beneath you think you see me, and it's like the most like obnoxious thing, and then they have like curls fall to the bed, like ugh, and then when and I thought once we get like a Hannah and Garrett sex scene, it's gonna be like long and beautiful. I'm gonna see like nudity and like coming. Nope, fast edited, cut, loud music that doesn't fit, and brief nudity. Like the show wants to be sexy, but it's clearly ashamed of being sexy. It clearly has a lot of shame around sex. Like it's ashamed of it. It's completely okay showing you butts Probably some, not even that much butts, but it's like so scared of like the female nudity and like the sex, and it's like again quick. You can tell like someone who really is uncomfortable with sex edited that scene, oh, and wrote it, of course. Meanwhile, like I said, Heated Rivalry, we get these long sex scenes. We can hear the voices, the breathing, that orgasm scene. Like it's beautiful. It's sexy. It's fucking hot. You know. I wouldn't show Heated Rivalry to anyone. I wouldn't show Off Campus to anyone. Well, also, I also wouldn't watch Heated Rivalry with anyone. Like, I would watch it alone. I'm like, even with my boyfriend, I'd be like, I'm watching this alone. You watch it somewhere else. I miss that show so much. I'm so happy it got so fucking big, you know. And it really, again, the Off Campus as a web pet show will not have much of an impact on the world. Heated Rivalry had a really good impact on the world. Like on sports, on players, it really said we're here to do something. It's really crazy. You can totally see how television can change things. There is a really interesting storyline, like a really deep, heavy storyline, and there's two. One about the abuse with Garrett's father and how he abused his mother and his new wife and Garrett, and one about Hannah's sexual assault. Now, these are two important storylines that could have been done greatly, but the show clearly has no interest in them. We get these flashbacks that are so fast from Garrett's childhood and Hannah's story in her hometown, which I'm like, oh, it's so realistic, because yes, that could happen to any girl sexual assault, especially by the mayor's son. People would call her these names, people would like target her parents. This shit happens all the time. But the show is so fast about it. It's so fast about it that we don't get anything. There's no like, oh, they don't even bother. They're like, hey, it's there. It's like, Hannah was right, move on. Like, they don't give a fuck. And Gary was abused, cry in a car, move on. They don't care about dedicating an episode for that. We need to have things move fast because the show thinks you're stupid and can't keep attention, and that you'll get bored if we give you a heavy ass storyline that has had to do some stupid loud ass music or some shitty ass sex scenes. They think you are dumb. That's my issue. They think you're fucking stupid, that you cannot handle a serious storyline. We can even spend 5 minutes dealing with Hannah's sexual assault. Like, we can have a flashback to that, what happened to her. I'm not talking seeing it. I'm talking about the impact of it, of her dealing with that, she losing all her friends, all that bullshit that she'd been through. The scene with her mom, when she calls her mom, it's probably the best, and if you ask me, it's the best one, and the entire show, it's the best. It's that scene in Ali's jello dress. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Garrett's actor cannot act. Hannah's actress can act, but Garrett's actor, he's Asian, he's too old. He's too old and he can't act. I don't know how the fuck he got the role. Badass must have been good. I bet some writers were like, yeah, I bet you'll die slowly. That's how he got the role. So season 2 is gonna be about, since someone told me that it's gonna be like a new couple every season, I'm like, damn, so fucking boring, because it's gonna be the same shit, you know. So season 2 is gonna be about Ali, Dina, I guess that guy Hunter, right? They're gonna have a love triangle. Of course. That's a Rat Pet show without a love triangle. That's the only thing that gave this show ed. Although they were trying to do that. What's his name? The guy when Hannah and Garrett had their first kiss, and then Hannah went to kiss a guy. His name is Logan, right? He's so cute. I was like, are they hinting at love triangle? Because, and I was like, of course, but they didn't do it. I was like, oh, okay, good. They might do it in the future. Who knows? Because I doubt they're gonna get rid of Hannah and Garrett for season 2. But Ali, Dean, obviously gonna be the end game. Like, like I doubt Hunter's gonna be even in the conversation. It's gonna be like episode 4. Like, I bet you're gonna choose Dean by season 2. I think they already have been greenlit. They have totally. And I think they already had cast Logan's love interest for season 3, right? So I'm like, then what's the point of any of this? If we know what the fuck is gonna happen all the time, and you're giving us these basic ass storyline, what the fuck is the point? Like, these shows could be an email. Like, email. Like, give me the script and then I'll watch the sex scene on AZ News. It's that simple. So to end this video, you deserve better. There are so many shows that will treat you in this genre that don't think you're a fucking dumbass, that don't think you, like, example for me, Heated Rivalry thinks you're smart. Like, you know, it thinks you're smart. It thinks you deserve good storylines. When we have the Russian scenes, if that scene was an off-campus, you know, goddamn well, they'd be like, oh, speak English. You know, the audience is stupid. They can't read. speak English. They would totally do that. But in Here Driver, they're like, no, speak Russian and make it a good Russian accent and have the subtitles because our audience are smart. They're not dumb people. We have smart straight girls and gays and all that, non-binary and all that. We have a smart audience. We don't need to dumb it down. But off campus, if there was one foreign person off campus, they'd be speaking English 24/7. They'd be like, English, what's that? Like, I'm not speaking language. I speak English all the time. Yeah, that was it. My favorite character is Ellie, but even her, she has a lot of like wet pet areas. Again, the sex with her and Dean is so boring. It's so boring. Let's do doggy for 3 seconds in the kitchen. Like, is that what they did? Oh my god, so boring. I'm like, he couldn't even go down on her in the bathtub. Like, just like hold your breath. Crazy. Stupid. The fact that they entered on him holding a belt, I'll be like, that's the first sign to tell you that it's not, that he's like, yeah, that's not you. Like, what are you doing? Like, get out, get the bitch out of here. That's what I'll be like. Yeah. Oh, and unrealistic, like the unrealistic of it, crazy. You telling me that frat house have not only everybody gets their private room and we get all that fancy shit. Everybody's rich. Look, it's like, I'm broke, man. Are you? You don't give me broke. You're not serving broke. You're serving I have money. You're serving I'm rich. Yeah. So in full disclosure, I think we're done. And will I watch season 2? I don't think so. It was really a struggle to get. Maybe if it's week to week. Yes, mate, I will watch week to week. But if it's like a whole binge, no, I can't. And I actually not binge this. I watch 2 episodes a day. Okay, day 1 I watch 2 episodes. Day 2 I watch 2 episodes. Day 4, day 3 I watch 1 episode. And right now I finished season finale. Stupid. He's like, I have to sing. Support me. He's like, okay, I'll go. And then the day cares and it's over. Yeah, Gary's like, I'm afraid to be violent. Also, the show's going to tell you that being violent is wrong. So you can't even beat up this rapist without consequences. And I'm like, a smart person would have had Logan do something really shady, like find the rapist after the hockey game and beat him. And then Hannah finds out, and then she's like, this is scary. This is some scary shit. Even though, the rapist deserves it. It's like, if you can go AWOL, maybe you are more like your father than you thought. That would be interesting. But no, they were like, he beats him in the game, and the game is wrong, and his dad is happy about it. No, because Rat Pat. But again, if you're someone who loves Off Campus, the books and the show, no offense to you, this is all about the writing for me. You are fine, you are good, you are a smart, intelligent person, I'm sure you are. It's the show that thinks you're stupid. That's it. This could have been good. That's my issue though. This could have been good. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. And if you're expecting more scene packs, no, I'm done. I can't spend my time watching that show. Yeah, the scene packs is over. I'll see you guys later and goodbye.